Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here for this video. Today we're going to be taking a tour through our main living room. We have two living rooms in our home, the front living room, and that is right when you walk in the door. It blends in seamlessly with our entryway, and I have a little bit of fun in that space. We've got a dark green couch, and I'm really excited to start decorating in there, but this space is truly where we spend the majority of our time. And so I knew I wanted this to be the first space that we decorated for Christmas. We love to cozy up in here and enjoy the soft light of the Christmas tree and turn on the fire that is on heating me behind me. It just really makes this space feel like home. So this is where we started. I have been decorating in here for the last week and a half to 2 weeks maybe, just trying to get everything exactly how I want it. It takes me some time, so hopefully this encourages you, but it does. It takes me some time. Just get it how everything feels right. I spent a good bit of time working on our tree, which is new this year, so I'm excited to share that with you. I went with a different style tree in this room than we've ever done. So this was kind of a little bit of a challenge for me, but something that I was excited about, and I'll share a little bit more about that here shortly. But then I spent a day working on the mantle and the fireplace area, and then we have a big accent wall over here that I've decorated, and a little bit of coffee table styling and our couch as well. We did also rearrange some furniture in this room, which I do have some footage of. I might pop that in here for you to see. The way that we had this room styled last was my favorite, but it doesn't work for Christmas. We cannot fit a Christmas tree in this corner the way that we had the placement of the furniture. So we're doing a temporary shift for the holiday season, and then we'll move things back the way that felt just right when the season is over. But today we're gonna walk through and I'm gonna share everything I've decorated in this room and show you kind of my behind the scenes thought process with everything, and just some of my favorite little pieces and little DIYs that I have done throughout. So I hope that you enjoy this video and that it gives you some holiday decorating inspiration. So even though I absolutely loved the way our living room was arranged before this, once the Christmas tree came out, it just wasn't going to work anymore. We tried a few different layouts, and bless my sweet husband for moving this couch so many times, but we finally landed on having the sectional face the fireplace for the season. It's not permanent, but it does feel really cozy in here. And speaking of the tree, I finally caved and got the viral one from Home Depot. It's the Grand Duchess Twinkling Balsam Fir. We went with the 7.5 foot, and it is stunning. I've held off on this tree for years because I truly love my King of Christmas trees. They have that rich, whimsical greenery that I just adore. The Duchess, on the other hand, is beautiful. It has so many lights, but the main reason I got it is because it has colorful lights, and they're definitely not my aesthetic choice, but my kids love them. They just totally light up over them. And something about this year, with my oldest officially a preteen, I just feel like those magical Christmas years are slipping by so quickly. So I'm saying yes to anything that brings them joy, even if it's not something that I would necessarily pick myself. So as we're rearranging this space, that's the kind of heartbeat of the season for me, just choosing the memories over the aesthetic. And really, it's just trying to find a balance between the two, letting our home hold the things that they love while also the pieces that I enjoy to decorate with, because these years are moving so fast and I want to soak up every bit of it. Let's take a quick break to thank today's video sponsor, Foreo. The timing couldn't be better because Black Friday deals are already rolling out and they have some amazing deals with incredible savings. Plus, I have an extra discount for you that you are not going to want to miss. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm pretty selective with my skincare routines. I've known about Foreo for a little while now, and I've always heard such good things. So when they reached out about their FDA cleared FAQ 202 silicone LED face mask, I was genuinely excited to try it. And truly, it's unlike anything I've used before. Before each treatment, I apply a quick layer of the red light peptide serum. It's super simple and it's formulated to amplify and accelerate the LED therapy. And then I go in with the FAQ 202. It's incredibly lightweight, totally wireless, and the FlexiFit silicone just molds to your face. So the light coverage is even and it's comfortable. I love that I'm not stuck to a cable and I can actually move around while I'm using it. Foreo's Black Friday deals are already live. Now is the best time to grab something from their site. If you want to check everything out, just click the link in my video description down below. And don't forget to use my code HOLM35 for an additional 35% off almost all Foreo products, even the ones already on sale. That means you can get up to 50% off, which is amazing. A huge thank you again to Foreo for sponsoring today's video. This space honestly took me a good couple of weeks to really pull together, which is why I am sharing this in more of a tour style versus a decorate with me. I just kept coming in here and tweaking little things, rearranging, swapping decor, and just trying to get it to that place where it just felt just right. The tree does have the color light option too, but in this tour I'm focusing on the white twinkly lights because those are what bring me joy. The kids were at school and so I get to enjoy my white, warm, cozy moment, and then when they get home they flip it straight back to color. And honestly, that's exactly why I got the tree, so it does make me so happy. This room has gone through so many different versions over the years, but in the last year and a half we've finally added so much character. We painted the board and batten wall olive by Annie Sloan, and then we added the beautiful wallpaper on this fireplace wall from Love vs. Design. It just gives the whole space a little extra interest. We also have our frame TV, which I love because I can swap out the artwork with every season. And of course, our cozy fireplace. The surround was actually an antique store find. We bought it, brought it home, sanded it down, and finished it with an antique wax. If you scroll way back on my channel, I actually have a video sharing that process. And as for the Christmas decor this year, I really leaned into the oranges and the greens again. I did dried oranges a couple of years ago and just fell in love with how natural and warm it made the room feel. It still feels festive even without the traditional red. It just feels more like me. And this year, I'll be honest, I did cheat a little. I found an orange garland and individual dried orange slice ornaments on Amazon. They're technically real, just kind of dried and preserved. I've made them myself in the past and it really is super easy. It's just a little bit time consuming. And if you followed along lately, you know we've had a lot going on as a family, plus some unexpected dental drama for me this past month, which has just taken me out for more days than I'd like. So convenience won this year. My old dried oranges did last a few seasons, so that's great that you can reuse them, but they did eventually go bad. So Amazon it was. I just love this little Santa bust I got from Walmart this year. It was so affordable and such a fun touch for the fireplace mantle. And then I also just came in with my tried and true antique brass candle holders and battery operated taper candles. I added a beautiful ribbon to the tallest one. I noticed it started looking a little cluttered to me by adding 3 ribbons to each one of the brass candle holders, so I decided to just stick with the one. And I do think it's sweet and it's just a nice, fun, little whimsical, elegant touch. And then down here at the base of the fireplace, I tucked this cute little antique basket. I've had it for a couple of years now, and I just filled it with some old birch logs to bring in a little bit of that natural wintry texture. And truly, just add a bow to anything. I added a ribbon, and I'm telling you, it is the easiest, most affordable way to make something feel more special and intentional around the holiday season. Over here beside the fireplace, we have our Henry swivel chair from Cheetah Living. We've had these for years. We actually have 2 of them, but one is upstairs right now because it just didn't fit down here with all the seasonal decor. But this chair is so cozy, and I love the swivel. And I paired it with this cute little wooden stool I found at Zara Home a few years ago, plus an antique pot with a little plant tucked inside. The plant wasn't sitting quite right, and you could still see the pot inside of the pot. So I wrapped a green festive kitchen towel around the base, and it instantly added that cozy textured look that I love during the holidays. Little tricks like that make such a difference. And then over on our couch, this is the Kenna sofa, also from Cheetah Living, and it is incredible. The cushions come off and can go straight into the washing machine, which has saved us more times than I can count. I've literally gotten red slime out of this couch. It is so durable for pets and kids, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. It is truly like sitting on a cloud, and it is just one of our absolute favorites. For pillows, I mixed and matched some pieces that I've collected over the years. I have 2 new pillows on the couch this year, the beautiful large green ruffle plaid and this season's greetings pillow. I just thought that was so cute and tied everything all together. For our tree this year, I stayed really true to the neutral palette that I've been loving. It just pairs so beautifully with the greenery and keeps everything feeling nice and warm and grounded. I added these gorgeous velvet bows and little brass bell clips from Magnolia. They are simple, but they do make such a big impact. I also tucked in a handful of antique finds I collected last year, things like those tiny little brass French horns. They're one of my favorite details on the whole tree. They add that little touch of charm and history that I love bringing into our home. And then for the topper, we chose the beautiful brass bow from Magnolia. It feels elegant but still playful, and it ties the whole tree together without overpowering anything. For the accent wall, I mostly stuck with pieces I've collected over the years. I think there's only one new item in the lineup this season, and it's this beautiful print from Target. I loved the subtle plaid detail. I liked the rich frame that it came with, and it came in at a pretty affordable price. So I popped a little bow on it because you definitely can tell I just love adding a bow to everything. Honestly, I have loved decorating with bows for several years now. They're just such a fun, festive way to dress things up, and they add this simple little layer of elegance. The wreath with the bells is also from Target, but I actually bought it last year. It lived on our front door during the holiday season, but this year I wanted to bring it inside because it ties in so beautifully with the overall theme of the room. It even came with that bow, which just felt like the perfect match. We've also had this stocking for years. It's still one of my favorites. And then the ice skates. Those were a find from the depot at Gibson Mill. I love adding small festive touches to pieces like that, a little pick of greenery, or like with my stocking, I added a little French horn with a bow. Just simple details that make the whole space really feel charming and intentional. I think it turned out really cute. Looking at our coffee table, this little guy was a Facebook Marketplace find, and we just love it. It has so much character, and it just kind of grounds the whole room, ties everything together, and brings in that additional wood element like the fireplace. I added this sweet little reindeer with a green velvet bow. I snagged that from Target last year, and it's still one of my favorite little simple accents. I also have the Christmas candle, truly my favorite of all time. It has held the top spot for me for I think 5 years now. It's the Fraser Fir candle by Sweetwater Decor, and I'll link it down below because you need it. It smells like a fresh cut Christmas tree, but not in an overpowering way. I'm super prone to migraines, often triggered by scent, so I do have to be careful. This one is subtle, but it still fills the room and the house beautifully. And it's fresh, it has clean ingredients, it's just the best. And then to add a little extra interest to the book stack, I tied a big ribbon around it and tucked in a pine and juniper pick. It is such a simple little detail, but it adds that extra layer of character and makes the whole table feel really thoughtful and festive. Well, friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it just gave you some encouragement that decorating for the holidays doesn't have to be this quick weekend task. It can take time, and it can be something that you really pour your love and intention into for your family. Creating a space like this and getting to see my husband and my kids react and, just share that they love it and it feels homey and it feels cozy, and just the little things that they notice here and there is just so special. And it's why I decorate and why I love decorating, to really create that safe haven of a home for our family. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to more holiday decorating videos to come very soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel and to just be a part of our YouTube family. I post decorating ideas, DIYs, shop with me's, decor hauls, all the fun home-related things over here on my channel every single week. And don't forget to check out 4AO. They have some amazing Black Friday deals, as I shared. You can use my discount code on the screen to save an additional 35% off of almost everything on their website, which is just incredible. So check out the link in my video description and make sure you check them out. All right, friends, I will see you in my next video very soon. Have a great day.